Today we are going to start the market structures. Okay, the first of them is going to be the perfect competition. In our previous discussion about the market structures, I said to you that these are actually the models in the market in which producers are showing their behavior. Sometimes producer is having no control over the market price, and there are many producers. Why are there many producers? Because of high degree of competition. And why is there high degree of competition? The reason behind it that there are no barriers to enter. Anyone can enter the market. So when the barriers to entry are not present, or there are no barriers to enter in the market, so degree of competition will increase, and due to that degree of competition, firms will lose control over their market price setting ability. They have to accept the price whatever is set by the market. Every single producer will be the price taker when there are many sellers. And when producers are facing strong barriers to entry, degree of competition will decrease, and now producers will have more control over the price setting ability.
Competition is allowed price setting?
No, if there is more competition, the firms will lose control over price setting and they will become the price takers. And if there is no competition or less competition because of strong barriers to entry, the degree of competition will decrease and firms will have more ability to set the price in the market.
So barriers मतलब क्या?
Barriers mean sometimes government has created the barriers for monopoly. Sometimes these are the market barriers, like fixed cost of production is very high, or sometimes advertising barrier is there, or brand loyalty. Consumers are very much brand loyal, or brand proliferation, in which one single producer is having many branded goods in the market. He is not leaving any room for the new firms to enter. So there can be different barriers. We will discuss them or explain them in our upcoming market structures. Right now I am going to start the perfect competition. Perfect competition means when firms are producing perfectly similar products and they are having high degree of competition. What type of this is? When there are many buyers, if a firm is operating under this market structure, so what characteristics of a firm will be present in case of perfect competition? So these are the following characteristics of perfectly competitive firm. The first characteristic is that there are many buyers and many sellers. There are many buyers and the sellers of similar or homogeneous products. Okay? That means there are many buyers and many sellers, and the producers are producing perfect substitutes. For example, I can say the tomato grows. There are many farmers who are producing tomatoes, and these tomatoes are perfectly similar to each other. And there are thousands and millions of buyers in one country about the tomatoes. In thousands we can find the farmers, and we can find in millions the buyers of these products. And the products are perfectly similar. They are produced by many farmers. So we find this thing, there are many buyers and many sellers of similar or homogeneous means perfectly similar product. The products are not heterogeneous. What do you mean by heterogeneous products? They are having no similarity to each other. And right now we have the products which are perfectly similar or they are the perfect substitutes to each other. The second is everyone is price taker. Everyone is the price taker. Like every seller in the market is having no control over the market price. Price is totally set by the market forces of demand and supply, and the firm is the price taker. Why is the firm the price taker? The reason behind it that a single firm is a very tiny part of the whole market. If there is 1,000 tons of supply of tomatoes in the market, do you think a single farmer can supply it? He can produce a few kgs of tomatoes. So a single farmer will be a very small part of the total market. That's why he has to accept the price whatever is prevailing in the market. So I see, so firms are the price takers. This is the market. This is the market demand. This is the market supply. Price is set by the market. This is the price. Now the single firm will face this thing. Clear? At this price, we can find there is perfectly elastic demand. Here I am writing P1. This is the firm, and firm is price taker. It is not price setter. Price is set by the market, and here it will face a perfectly elastic demand curve, which is not the market demand. Market demand is downward sloping, but this firm in perfect competition will be facing a perfectly elastic demand. What does it mean? At this price, there is infinite demand of the product. He can sell as much as he can produce at this going price. And he has to sell. If he wants to sell at a price more than this market price, the demand of that producer will be infinitely zero. He cannot sell to charge a price more than this price. हम ये कह रहे हैं कि firm has to accept the same price which is set by the market, and here the firm is the price taker. He cannot set a price more than this because the firm is having a characteristic of price taker. Low भी नहीं करेगा क्योंकि market, if he sets a price below the market, there will be infinite demand of the product to that seller, and he cannot fulfill the demand of everyone at that low price. So he has to accept this price. He is the price taker. This is the characteristic of perfectly competitive firm. Now the third characteristic is what? Perfect information is available. Perfect information is available to everyone in the market. Alright? Like consumers and producers all know about the market price. There is perfect information which is available to everyone in the market. That's why the seller cannot charge a price more or less than this market price. He is going to be the price taker. Now the last characteristic is there are no barriers to enter or leave the market. There are no barriers to enter or leave the market. Leave the market. I can say exit entry condition is free. Exit entry condition is free. What does it mean by this? If anyone wants to leave the market, that firm can leave without affecting the market price. And if anyone enters to the market, there is no barrier to enter or leave. Everyone is allowed to come to this market to sell the product or leave the market at any time without affecting the market price. Because everyone is having a very, very small proportion of the total market. How can he affect the market price? He is already a price taker. So if any firm is having these four characteristics, we can say that firm is operating under perfect competition market structure. There is perfect competition. And keep it in mind, this is hypothetical market structure. Hypothetical means it rarely exists in real life. It is an ideal one. If market has to show us ideal economic efficiency and perfect competition, then this can be the format of that market structure. Otherwise, we say it is very, very difficult to find this type of market structure in reality until unless if we look at the agricultural sector, we can find the characteristics of this perfect competition in case of agriculture, but in case of manufactured goods, we find the differentiation among the products. Clear? So perfect similarity, that's not possible in case of you can say manufactured goods, but in case of agricultural farming you can find similarity among the producers. Clear? So these are the characteristics. Now come towards what? Now the firm has to decide profit maximizing level of output. What is profit maximizing level of output?
वाटर बॉटल का है
Please.
वाटर बॉटल का है तो वो भी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर में आ गया ना, लेकिन वो सबका पानी सेम ही होता है।
नहीं, इसमें ग्रेडिंग में फर्क होता है, कुछ ना कुछ डिफरेंशिएशन। अब इसकी बॉटलिंग में डिफरेंशिएशन हो सकता है, प्रोडक्ट के अंदर भी मिनरल्स में फर्क होता है, कुछ ना कुछ डिफरेंशिएशन होता है, लेकिन परफेक्ट सिमिलैरिटी बहुत कम है। इवन राइस में भी ग्रेडिंग है। इसलिए कह रहा हूँ ना, दिस इज हाइपोथेटिकल, टू सम एक्सटेंट इट कैन बी फाउंड इन एग्रीकल्चर। दिस इज हाइपोथेटिकल, आई यूज्ड दिस वर्ड, समझ? नाउ द फर्म हैज टू डिसाइड प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजिंग लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट। व्हाट इट हैज टू डिसाइड? प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजिंग लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट। व्हाट इज द प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजिंग कंडीशन ऑफ द फर्म? आई एक्सप्लेन टू यू in my teachings of revenue and cost. In very detail, I told you where firm has to produce to maximize its profit.
Where marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue.
Very good, excellent. She is saying where firm's marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, at that point firm is able to maximize its total profit. Not marginal profit. Marginal profit is zero. I gave you all the demonstrations about profit maximizing level of output. So what is profit maximizing level of output? Profit maximizing level of output. It is the point of production where it is the point of production where marginal revenue of the firm equals to marginal cost of production, where marginal revenue of the firm or the extra revenue of the last unit sold is equal to the extra cost of the last unit produced. At this point, the firm will be able to have the maximum gap between total revenue and total cost of the firm will be able to maximize its profit. So this is the main point of profit maximizing level of output. Now I am going to draw the diagram where I will explain you how a firm is going to produce at this point. I am tracing this side. Okay. Now be attentive to the board. This is a firm. I am taking rupees on the vertical side because cost and revenues and price, they are all measured on this axis. Otherwise I have to write price, revenue, cost, everything. But I write one thing, that everything is measured in terms of currency. You can write any of the currency over here. Okay. So this is a firm. Firms here, a price taker. Now we see it is going to face this demand curve, which is perfectly elastic. And I explained you, when demand is perfectly elastic, it's equal to average revenue, and that's equal to marginal revenue. When price is fixed, we studied it in our revenue topic. So when price is fixed, that the three curves will overlap to each other. Demand curve, average revenue and marginal revenue, they will all be drawn at the same line. That's why we write demand equals to average revenue, that's equal to marginal revenue. Now I am going to draw the marginal cost of production. Here, this is the marginal cost. Clear? It is intercepting the demand line in these 2 points. You can say this is point A, I say this is point E. Why equilibrium is E and not A? You can see before A, marginal cost was higher than marginal revenue. Clear? At this point, marginal revenue and marginal costs are equal. But when firm produced an Excel unit, what happened? Its marginal revenue is more than marginal cost. It added to its total profit because its marginal revenue is more than marginal cost. So marginal profit of firm is earning. So it was keeping on producing, and you can see marginal revenue is lying above the marginal cost, and every extra unit is adding to the total profit. And here, what is happening? Again, we see marginal cost and marginal revenues are equal. Do you think firm will produce an extra unit? If it produces, now its marginal cost will be higher than marginal revenue. Should it go beyond this point? No, because it will decrease its total profit. Clear? So firm will say this is the equilibrium point instead of A. Because after this equilibrium point, marginal cost is higher than marginal revenue. Firm will not go above this level of output, and it will produce at the point where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, and after this marginal cost will be higher than marginal revenue. I am erasing it, and then I will draw the neat one. This point is clear now. Now, usually in the economics books we find this type of diagram of perfect competition. Demand equals to average revenue, and that's equal to marginal revenue. Now this is the marginal cost. Usually they do not intersect the marginal cost at 2 points. You will find this diagram. I explained you the reason, because sometimes in the MCQs they ask you why not A is the equilibrium and why is equilibrium. You must be able to know the reason. Now this is the profit maximizing level of output. The firm has decided to produce this quantity, a single firm. It cannot produce all of the market because it is a small part of the total market share. It has to contribute its output. Now its aim is to maximize the total profit. Here average revenue is present. In order to see the total profit, I have to draw what? Average total cost. So if I draw the average total cost like this, now it is intersected by the marginal cost from its minimum point, isn't it? Now see, at this equilibrium, price is equal to average revenue, average cost. So this rectangle area, what does it show? The profit of the firm, and what type of profit this firm is earning right now? Supernormal or abnormal profit. What type of profit it is? Clear? So how can we say? Please look here. Area under the average revenue. You studied average revenue is equal to total revenue over quantity. How to find total revenue? Average revenue multiplied by quantity or price multiplied by quantity. We said average revenue price are equal. So this area under the average revenue is telling us, the upper rectangle is showing us what? The total revenue of the firm. Now average cost we studied total cost over quantity. In order to find the total cost, this is average total cost multiplied by quantity. So this area, the lower rectangle is showing us the total cost of the firm. So the gap, profit is what? Profit is total revenue minus total cost. So diagrammatically, when we deduct the total cost area from the total revenue, so this rectangle is left over, which is showing us the total profit of the firm. Now the existing firm is earning supernormal profit. नहीं यही तो मैंने कहा. Existing firm is earning supernormal profit. Every firm in the perfect competition is earning supernormal profit. So there are no barriers to entry. Many new firms will enter in the market. Okay? Due to the entry of new firms, market supply will increase and price in the market will decrease. It may come that firm will be able to earn normal profit or subnormal profit, and I will explain them tomorrow because it is too much enough. We have studied the characteristics of perfect competition and how this firm can maximize profit by fulfilling this condition. Okay, so right after this I will go through the rest of the thing in the perfect competition tomorrow, that you must be able to know how many types of profits a firm can earn in perfect competition. All three types can be earned. Okay, thank you.